Let's make a Chinese pavilion. We'll go over the single level one, but you can easily extend it to 2 levels. This is a remake of the one I uploaded to Sketchfab recently. The pavilion will be 6-sided, and the idea is to first make a single side and repeat it around. Let's start with the frame and the top of the column. Draw the profile of this frame using the lathe tool. Lower the division X to 4, this way we will have a rectangular shape to work with. Adjust and simplify the control points. Bringing 2 control points together will merge them. Tapping on a control point will turn it into a sharp control point with a darker color. Because our X division was set to 4, from the top view it is a square. Set the gizmo rotation to snap at 45. This way we can rotate it so that the flat face, rather than the corner, is facing forward. Make a copy of it. This is because both the frame and the top of the column will be made from the same shape. For the frame, we want the front and back to have levels, but the sides should be flat. To do this, use the project tool with flip turned on to project it onto a rectangle. Then mask one side and use the gizmo to drag out the other side. You can turn off smooth shading for a more geometric look. Bring back the other copy of the lathe. Set the gizmo rotation to snap at 30 degrees and rotate it. This is because our pavilion will be hexagonal. The column is a cylinder with lower X and Y divisions. I kept the X division at 6 so that the angles will be consistent with the rest of the pavilion. The fence at the bottom is completely made up of cubes. I adjust the dimensions so that it looks like a plank of wood. Duplicate this one more time for the bottom plank, and again for the rungs. Rotate from the side view so that it aligns with the planks. Duplicate this a couple more times to fill in the rest of the fence. Let's start to bring our pieces together and make some small adjustments. For example, here I'm extending the frame. Next we'll make this piece which supports the roof. The method is very similar to making the frame. Draw a staircase with the lathe tool and lower the X division to 4. Adjust the control points. Validate and rotate 45 degrees. Use gizmo to make the shape thinner, and with rotation snap set to 30, rotate until it aligns with the direction of the top of the column. Now we're just missing the roof and the part under the roof. Add a plane and lower the X division to 8 and the Y division to 0. Add a new layer. On this layer we will shape the curvature. Mask the top and use the project tool with flip turned on to draw an ellipse. You can see from the wireframe that one edge is flat and the other is curved. Go to the top view. Stretch the unmasked edge so that it looks like a square from the top view, and stretch it vertically so that the curvature is more pronounced. Hide this layer and add a new one. The new layer will represent the undulating tiles. Subdivide on multires twice. Mask every other pair of edges. It's faster with symmetry on. Then pull the vertices down with gizmo. When we turn on both layers, we have the effect of tiling and curvature. Hide both layers, and on the new layer, we're going to add the tiling effect and the ridges. Mask every other horizontal line, and bring the other lines up and down from the side view like a staircase. Now we can turn on all the layers for the combined effect. From the side view, tilt the roof downwards. Put the roof in place relative to the frame. Make a copy of the roof and hide the other layers except for the curvature one. Move it in place just below the roof. Lower the multi-res since we don't need as many vertices. Mask and extract shell, adjusting the thickness as needed. In the Symmetry tab, check that the middle of the roof aligns with the red symmetry plane. Also check that everything is simple merged. Then scroll down to mirroring and click mirror right to left. And now we've made our repeatable unit. At this point, we'll want to go down to symmetry and turn on the symmetry line and plane. Move so that the symmetry plane runs down the middle of this shape. Mirror across the plane. We're going to keep mirroring until we fill in all corners of the hexagon. Rotate 60 degrees and align the bottom corner again. Then mirror, and rotate one more time, aligning the corner, and mirroring again. The cool thing is that mirrored parts are fused together, but separate parts remain separate. Snap to the front view and draw a staircase with the lathe tool. Lower the X division to 4, similar to before, and draw the staircase. Validate and rotate 45 degrees. Mask half of it, and scale in the red direction to 0. Move the object to the right of the plane of symmetry, mirror right to left, and repeat. And this is one way to take advantage of the mirror tool to extrude our object further. We're going to align this to the curvature of our roof using the following strategy. We'll mask the bottom, rotate the rest of the shape, then mask one more set of vertices, rotate again, and continue upwards. Then we can rotate and mirror similar to before to get all 6 sides. Finally, draw a rounded shape followed by a staircase for the top, and validate. We're basically done. If you want a 2-level pavilion, simply duplicate this shape on top and trim away the middle. Optionally, add in some Chinese border frames for more decoration. These can be created with triplanar as described in my other video. Hope you found this useful. Thanks for watching.